Marty Robbins drove this vehicle in Nashville the whole time he owned it. And then when Marty Robbins passed away, Roy Acuff acquired the vehicle. And I bought it from the Roy Acuff estate. And if you look here, you can, on the window, you can see the title, and it's still in Roy Acuff's name. So this car has a lot of history that goes with it. A lot of people have rode in this car. When you come back here to the back, I'll show you the suitcase.
Carries guns in there?
I don't really know. I heard he carried guns and money.
Yeah. I ever picture there Marty Robbins too.
Yeah, there's a cutout cardboard there of Marty sitting in the front seat. And this car here was one of the Beatles cars. This was used back during their Sgt. Pepper days. It's a 1956 Bentley, and it's all customized.
Now, who owned this as far as the Beatles? All of them, or just?
John Lennon. This was John Lennon car.
Okay.
But all the Beatles rode in it, and I'm sure there was many other stars that rode in it.
It definitely shows the 60s and 70s.
Yes, it does. That was during the hippie era.
Okay.
As you can see, it's got the sunburst on the hood, and it kind of just all flows back. That was kind of John Lennon's theme. He liked the sun for some reason.
Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun. There you go. People say, well, why would Conway Twitty drive a Pacer? Conway drove this car to be incognito when he was in Nashville. He didn't want people bothering him, and he fell in love with this little car. It happened to be his favorite car because he could go everywhere and anywhere without being noticed. This is a 55 Ford pickup. It's got a 350 in it. It came from down south, and it's quality built. A real nice street rod pickup. If anybody's looking for a 55, that's the one to have right there. .930 turbo Carrera. It was one of the supercars of in the 70s. It's a 77 edition. It's called the wide body slant nose. Very, very fast. This here is a 40 Chevy street rod, and it was built for the Gambino family. The top comes off, makes into a convertible. It's got a 400 engine in it. It's got disc brakes, and it's got a wild set of hubcaps.
Who are the Gambino family?
The Gambino families, I'm sure you've heard that name before. They're mobsters from New York City. It toured the circuit.
Quite a bit of detail.
A lot of detail, a lot of custom work on it. It was probably built back in the, I would say, 80s. This one here is a 26 Ford T street rod. And this has a Corvette motor in it with a 4-speed. This is what they call the phone booth T. It's got the big, tall top on it. And this one here is a 1931 Chevy. They call it it's a limited edition coupe sedan. It's got the, if you come here to the back, I'll show you the back of it.
I see you got the etching too.
Oh, it's got a lot of etching on it. All crushed velvet interior. If you look on the fenders, it's got ghost flames on the fenders.
Okay.
See the flames there? And if you come back here to the back, it's got the Vicky style back end, where most sedans were just straight back and down. This has the trunk in it with the Continental kit on the back. And this is an all steel car. It's not fiberglass. It's the real deal. Yeah, the etching around the window, that was real popular in the olden days, and even in the modern day street rods. Modern technology in a 1931 Chevy. All modern suspension. This too also drives like a brand new car. This here is a Porsche Boxster. These are real popular now. This is the modern day Porsche. It's a convertible. This here is a 1955 Chevy Chop Top. It's got all modern running gear. It's got 20-inch wheels on it. This too was built probably back in the 80s. This has a 350 in it. Now the car to see is this one here. This is probably one of the most popular cars in the world right now. This is the car that everybody's has a desire for. It's the Challenger, 70 Challenger. And this one's had a body off restoration. It's got a 360 with aluminum heads, and it just screams. This thing is real fast, sounds pretty, looks pretty. This color green here was Mopar back in them days had wild colors. They had this color here. They had a color purple that was called Plum Crazy.
What year did you say this was?
1970.
1969.
This was custom built by a fireman. It was built for the New York Auto Show. As you can see underneath the hood here, it has a mural, a tribute to my fallen brothers, and it says, "Always remember 9/11." And that's basically what the car looks like with the cover off. This car has a PlayStation in it, has a DVD player, has a computer in it, and it has a PlayStation. It also has Lamborghini doors. The doors flip up.
Okay.
As you see, we have a variety of vehicles here. This is a 2002 Corvette convertible. Corvettes have been hot for us. We've sold quite a few Corvettes over the years. Probably, I would dare say, over 500 Corvettes in my lifetime I've sold. And this buggy here is an 1895 doctor's buggy. This is what people rode in before there was cars. This is the actual original, and it came from the Cars of the Stars Museum at the Grand Ole Opry. This is that Mustang. I'll show you how deluxe this thing is. If you come over here, you can see. Oh, okay. Sorry. Dragging. If you look inside here, you can see the sound system that it has in it. It's got quite a system in it. And like I said, it does have the Lamborghini doors. It's a real showpiece. It's won all kinds of awards.
It is pretty nice.
Oh, this is a real nice car. It was custom built. It's the only one in the world like it. Mopar is the #1 collector car right now in the world. Hemis have been bringing anywhere from $50,000 to $3 million. Like I said, I was out to Barrett-Jackson this year, and it was just unbelievable the prices that the Mopars were bringing. They were bringing more money than anything. This one we have here is one of 9 that was built. You see the license plate on the front. It says 426 Hemi, and it is a Hemi car. It's a number matching car. We have all the receipts, records, tags, everything that goes with this car. It's a 66 Coronet convertible, which is real rare. It's got a 426, 4¼ horse, dual 4 Hemi in it. Come this way and I'll open the hood and show you the Hemi motor. That's the engine everybody desires. The baby boomers just love these cars. The Hemi today is a great engine, but the Hemi from this era was the one that screamed. This is the car that would get out and rock the boat.
Is that like a dual battery to get that baby started?
No, don't need a dual battery. That's the actual 12-volt system. It says United States on it. That came from Planet of the Apes.
Oh, okay.
That's actual
The original?
original. Mm-hmm.
Charlton
Right. If you look at this, this is O.J. Simpson's trophy, and they tore it all apart looking for stuff in it when
Did they really?
when they confiscated it.
Okay.
Outstanding football player, Pacific Coast, 1968. O.J. Simpson, University of Southern California.
Now, how would somebody acquire that? I mean, I know you say you go to these auctions, but I mean, how do they
Well, I've got
acquire
friends that like I told you, Jimmy Velvet had the biggest celebrity auctions in the or museums in the world. He had one in Orlando. He had one in Memphis, right across from Graceland, and he also had one in Hawaii.
But I mean, it seems like you wouldn't be able to get that out of OJ's hands.
Oh, I know. Well, you know what? They sold all of OJ's stuff trying to settle his lawsuit.
All right, all right.
If you remember, they confiscated a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, when they went through OJ's house, they took the tops off this, looking in there for stuff.
Yeah. The glove?
Probably. That's one of O.J. Simpson's, and here's another one of O.J.'s. This is when O.J. Played for the Buffalo Bills,
Okay.
and this was Offensive Back Award to O.J. Simpson, 1975. Presented Buffalo Bills Booster Club. And this came, I'll tell you who sold this stuff. Let me see if it's on this tag down here. I can't get that tag out. But these were sold originally at Butterfield and Butterfield. They're a big celebrity auction company.
Sounds like a law firm.
Yeah, it does, don't it? This monkey, like I said, came from one of Elvis's movies.
I'm surprised Michael didn't buy this.
Yeah. Here's the Marilyn Monroe dress. And that came from Burkett's Hollywood Museum. There were actually 3 of those. One was used in New York at the scene, and then 2 of them were used back at the studio.
Now, is this a famous dress that
That's the
comes
famous
up
dress.
in the movie?
7-Year Itch. Mhm.
Okay. Huh. So that was,
Super Bowl this year. There's the Super Bowl. Everybody that went to the Super Bowl sat on one of those in their seat, and they got to keep it.
Huh.
I keep all the memorabilia I can put my hands on.
Yeah.
Belong to I didn't lay it down anywhere. This was the acoustic guitar that belonged to John Entwistle of The Who. Now he's dead and gone now, but this was his actual guitar. I'll show you Elvis's guitar. This is the actual guitar that Elvis played when he was on stage. You can see it's all trimmed in gold, and it was custom built by a guitar maker. And there was only 3 of these ever built, and this one was given to Elvis when he played at Denver concert.
Okay.
Give you a little Elvis tune here.
Oh, here we go.
That was Elvis's guitar. I'll show you here. So you can see we're not lying about it. It was Elvis' custom guitar given to Elvis as a gift by its maker, used on road tours. This actual case, if you look at the case, you can see.
It's quite a pickups there.
Yeah, it's the only one. Like I said, there's 3 of them in the world that were built like this guitar, and this one was given to Elvis.
I'll have to go rent that one at the old video store.
There you go.
Seeing the monkey.
Let me see what else I can show you here real quick.
I see you got some pictures up there of Marilyn Monroe.
We have her bra in that.
Oh, really?
Would you like to see her bra? It's a real fancy
Oh, sure.
bra.
Marilyn Monroe's bra.
There you
That's
go.
that's a dream come true.
That's a dream come true. Let me get up here and get it for you.
Now you say you exhibit some of this stuff like at the Muskegon Art Museum. You said
Yeah,
at
the
times.
Muskegon Art Museum had it last summer. They did a 30 years of rock and roll.
Okay. And I think you just brought it over there in this trailer and.
No, actually, they came here and picked out selective bunch of stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh my, that's quite the bra.
This was actually Marilyn Monroe's bra.
Looks a little uncomfortable, but
Yeah. Well, it looks like, you know, if you look at some of the pictures here, you can see that
yeah.
the type of bras that she wore. We have some of Marilyn Monroe's hair from her autopsy, and there's some other things I have of Marilyn's. I have Marilyn's earrings, and let's see, who else's hair have I got? I've got some of Elvis's hair, I've got some of Lincoln's hair, I got some of George Washington's hair,
Really?
and some of Kennedy's hair. Mm-hmm.
You know, the funny thing is, if people see this stuff, they can actually tell. Like I say, with the outfit that Muhammad Ali wore, and the size of the bra here, you can actually see the size of the person that they
Exactly,
really
yeah.
Because you really can't put it in perspective from the movies, but when you look at the actual items they wore, you can put it pretty much in perspective.
We have
Let's
the
see, I'll
original.
put this on me. No?
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. It's quite large on me.
We also have the Superman outfit, Christopher Reeves. We
Really?
have the Great American Heroes outfit. We have Liberace's concert outfit, Conway Twitty's concert outfit. We have some of Elvis's concert clothes. Quite a few concert outfits from a lot of the stars.
I know over in Memphis, when I was over there too, I saw at the Hard Rock Cafe. They had
Right.
quite a few of the
I've sold
outfits like
stuff
that.
to the Hard Rock
Have you?
Cafe. Yeah, I sold him Elton John's plume hat, the hat that Elton John had that all the feathers came out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I sold them that hat. They had the outfit and they wanted the hat to match, and I happened to have the hat, so I ended up selling it to them.
Do these celebrities like to sell these things for?
Well, they get some of the stuff goes